departure, I not only think of leaving, but the steps that come before and after. Before, I was scared. I remember thinking at the start of this year how great it would be to leave Rainbow and experience new things. Then, a few weeks ago, I remember telling somebody that pretty much every single day of each year of my life so far, I've been here. People, myself included, have watched me grow to the young woman that I am today. Then, it is at that moment that all my memories, my achievements, and my mistakes come back to me. I remember all my girlfriends leaving throughout the years, slowly but surely, and all the guys staying. That was annoying. I envied their departure at the time, but now I'm glad I stayed. I'm Adriana McCassam, and this was my last year at Able Mountain Children's School. I think of my many accomplishments over the years. In 2nd and 3rd grade, I made and presented my first book. I remember speaking loudly and wanting everybody to know how scary my book was. My thought was to outdo everybody in the class. In 4th grade, when I presented my first PowerPoint, I told my audience to let me know when they were done reading the first slide. This was followed by blank stares and silence. My mother informed me, in a loud whisper, that I would actually have to read each slide to the audience and present. For the rest of my PowerPoint, I was really embarrassed. I guess that wasn't really an accomplishment. In 5th grade, I crawled the tunnels of Lossy Caves and experienced slippery and wet mud everywhere, although it was completely disgusting. I discovered things about life in caves and saw what pitch black darkness looked like through my eyes. In 6th grade, I remember the class having to decode a puzzle that told us that Susan and Chris were having a baby. That was exciting news for the whole class. Prior to that day, we were all suspicious because Susan was always going to the doctor and making up excuses. In 7th grade, I did the talent show with students from 4th through 8th grade. At the moment, I was determined to show everybody that I could make that song even better than it was. And in 8th grade, I went around town putting on the cutest look I could and successfully obtained raffle tickets for Gormega. My dad said the only reason I got those tickets was because I was cute. Of course, I smiled and agreed. I completed these tasks because of Rainbow and because of all the teachers who have helped guide me. They have taught me to be comfortable and confident with myself. One person who has really influenced me over the past 3 years is Susan. I fear what it would be like without you. She has taught me to have patience for life and to always look on the bright side of everything. Jason is another person who has taught me to stay grounded and to really be in tune with the earth. I appreciate that. I'd also like to appreciate my classmates for being the ones that always keep me going. Don't wait until everything is just right. It will never be perfect. There will always be challenges, obstacles, and less perfect conditions. So what? Get started now. With each step you take, you will grow stronger and stronger, more and more skilled, more and more self-confident, and more successful. That's a quote by Mark Hansen that resonates with me. Throughout all my worries about the future, I return today and acknowledge that I am a bright, beautiful, intelligent girl who is determined to make all of her goals come true. Today, when I think about departure, both the start and finish exhilarate me. I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy where I'm going. And I'm glad I finished my task here. Now I'm ready. And now I'd like to bring up the 4-5 class with
You can do it, Aid. You can do it.
Sandra and Justin.